Everyone, it's me, Miss Branch, with week 5, the last week of camp, and we get to make a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon. Woo! So let me go ahead and switch my pen so we can get started. All right. So we make our dragon. Of course, we're going to need the warm colors to make the fire, red, orange, and yellow. And whatever color you choose to make your dragon. This one I made green. So now I want to make this one a purple dragon. So now I have, let's see, this is a 3x9 piece, and this is a 3x4.5 piece. This is for the tail, and this is for the wings. Although I think it might be able to even make it all out of one piece, but just in case you have this extra piece. Of course, you need a clothespin, some wiggly eyes, really tiny ones. Now, these are small, but I have found even some smaller ones. So I'm going to have to open this bag to make smaller dragon eyes. And, of course, your marker and your pen, or your pencil, really. And I'll use a marker to make sure you guys can see the lines on the film, in the tape, or whatever. Anyway, so you're going to start by making your fire. And you decide which color you want to have in the middle of your fire. It's like real close. I'll bring it up. I have the yellow, then I have orange, and I have red. Or you can switch it up. I think I'm gonna put orange for I think I want to do orange, then yellow, then red. So I have a little bit of contrast between the red and the orange. So that is going to be your smallest fire. And what you're going to do at the bottom of one of your paper strips is just draw some zigzag lines up and back down. And see, yep, I know it. I need to use the Sharpie. Let me the pen, the marker, so you can see it. So after you make your fire, your smallest fire, you're going to cut it out. And again, it's easier to cut it all out of the paper first. And then you can go back and cut the lines, whichever makes it easy for you. And you don't have to worry about the marker line, because that's the side we're going to glue down, so that you won't see the lines when you make your fire. So once you have your fire, you're going to go to your next size flame part and put that on there, and you're going to trace around it. So now I'm going to trace around it, close but not very close. Make it a little bigger than your last one. And again, it's easier if you want. And cut that part off. And then cut these pieces off just to make it easier to cut out. And then snips. They call it snips when you use the end of the scissors. Just little snips. Like little nibbles. And those people who are know me from kindergarten, I call the scissors scissor gators. And the scissor gator could take big bites or little nibbles. And so there's my second part of my fire. And I'm going to flip it over so you can see the lines. That's the part that's going to be the bottom. But now I need to take this piece and make my biggest part of the flame. And trace around it again. Now, don't trace it close. Trace around it, but not close right on it. And then again, it's easy to cut it out. Just cut it around the shape. And then go back. And make your little snips and nips and nibbles. Cut it out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and flip this one over so that the marker lines are on the back. And I'm going to go ahead and use a little glue. I'm going to put this piece on top. Oop, and remember, flip it over so that your pencil lines or your marker lines won't be seen. And then put a little glue here and there. Now, while my fire is drying, I'm going to start on the wings. So now, for my wings, I'm going to fold this long piece in half. And to make my wings, I'm going to make a little line because this is the part that's going to be inside the clothespin. So a little line. And then I'm going to make a big curve line like I'm about to make a letter C. I can go all the way to the end. And then I'm going to come back and make another little line because that's the part that's going to be on the inside. And now I'm going to make scallop lines or wavy lines till I get to the end. And once you have that done, you're going to cut them out. Now, I probably could have made my wings come down a little bit more and made them even cooler or bigger. But this is just what happened. But you probably can make your wings however you want to make your wings, because some of you are becoming very great artists. And you have your own ideas that you want to use when making your art. Now, see, like I said, if you have a lot left over, you can just make your tail out of what's left over, and then you don't even have to use the other sheet. And I have a lot left over, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this. But if you made bigger wings than I did, then your wings, you're going to need more. And see, this piece is going to go in here. You're going to open the clothespin and glue it in there and there. It could be a bat, too, the way it looks right now. But anyway, I'm going to put those to the side. I'm going to go ahead and make my tail. Since I have this folded right here, and I don't need the whole thing, I'm just going to cut here. So I have this piece here. And I think I'm going, this one I did just some little zigzags. It's totally up to you how you want your tail to look, because a lot of you probably watch How to Train Your Dragon. So now I just made these little scallop lines like this. And let me cut those out. Again, start at the back and move your paper and slowly close. And I open it up. And it looks pretty cool, but I realized I need to come in some. So I'm going to draw another line here because it's too wide. But you get to make your dragon tail however you want your dragon tail to look. And so like this one, I just cut some little zigzags. This one looks a little more like a kite. So I have that piece. So now I have my fire. I have my wings. And I have my tail. So now I need to make the body. What did I do at the top? There we go. So since I wanted to make a purple dragon, I need a purple marker. Now the wide side of the marker gives you a quicker color. You can color a lot faster if you just use the wide side. And don't worry about your fingers getting all colored in marker. You can wash them off later. And do the other side. Again, the wide side, you can go a lot faster than if you had to use the point. But like for like little areas that you want to get in, that's when you would use the point. Look at those little areas on this side too. And then the bottom. Or the top. Just the ones only once you glue your eyes on. So now, let me go ahead and open up my package of little tiny wiggly eyes. I'm just going to cut a little corner and scoot out two. These are really tiny ones. And your set probably has the size in here, the ones that y'all got. But I found some really tiny ones. So come on out. Alrighty. Don't want to lose them all. That's why I only cut the little corner out. And let me cut the corner a little bigger. Maybe that's what it is. A little bigger. There we go. And I'm going to put a little piece of tape on this just so I don't lose the rest of the eyes for later. There we go. And now, 1 and 2. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and, oops, put a lot of glue kind of on here from that glue stick and glue my eye on, 1 eye and 2 eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and use my marker and put 2 little dots for nostrils. Then I'm going to put this in the mouth and see if I need to cut it some. See how big it is in the mouth? So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut a little bit off on the sides. And it's okay that you end up cutting if you cut a lot off. So now it looks like it's coming out the mouth. So then I'm going to use some glue. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the side with the writing, well, with the line. I'm going to open up and put that all the way back there. And I'm going to open up again and put the fire there. And I'm going to let that stay closed so that the glue gets a chance to set. You can even mash it a little bit. And the same thing, I'm going to get some more glue. Make sure I put the glue on the side. I got yarn on the glue from my last project and it's getting everywhere. And I'm going to put it back here. And if you have a little trouble, just use the clothespin, mash it down. And that'll should hold it place. And there you have a cool, flying, fire-breathing dragon. Oh, you know what? I should have made it black like Toothless. Oh, well. Anyway, that's for another time. When I get to make this again, let me switch my pen. So, yes, I just thought about it. I should have made it black like Toothless in How to Train Your Dragon. Or I could have made it red like the two-headed one. I forgot that one's name. But anyway, you get to make a dragon. You do not have to make it exactly like mine. You can make your wings bigger, or you can make your tail look even longer. It's totally up to you because you're the artist and you get to make those decisions. And you get to decide what order you're going to put your fire in, your warm colors. As a matter of fact, if I make another dragon and make it blue, then I have the warm colors and the cool colors. Because right now I have 2 of the cool colors, which is purple and green. And the third cool color is blue. So, that's another cool project I could do again later when we talk about those kinds of color families. All right, everyone, I will see you later in the next video. Well, actually, this is our last video of the summer. So I will see you next summer. All right, bye, everyone. Bye.